and it happened so slowly that just like all of a sudden I looked up one day and I was just like, oh my gosh, we're friends. Hi, my name is Christine Copeland and I am 27.
My name is Alicia Pasquale and I am 32 years old.
And since Dad is a petroleum engineer, we moved around a lot when I was younger. So when I was 5, we moved to Frisco in the Dallas area. We were there for a couple years, and every year I went to a new school because they built a school closer and closer to where we lived because Frisco was just booming all over the place. And then whenever I was getting ready to go into the 4th grade, we moved down to Houston, and we were there for 7 years. And halfway through high school, we moved back up to Dallas, and I finished out the last 2 years of high school there and then went off to college.
So I'm originally from Northern California and raised in South Lake Tahoe on the California side. I moved to Sacramento when I was 13 years old, and I lived there until I was almost 16. And after 16, I moved to be with my dad in Las Vegas. I went to college at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and I graduated with a bachelor's degree in biological sciences in 2012.
I went to college at Texas Tech University and graduated with a bachelor's degree in electronic media and communications in 2013.
I stayed in Vegas until 2013, and then I moved to Dallas. So now I've lived in Dallas for 5 years.
I lived in Dallas for 5 years since I graduated college.
It took me 7 years to get my degree, but I did it and I have it, and the piece of paper hangs on my wall and I'm still paying for it. Yay, student loans.
We started hanging out a little bit and just sort of like slowly integrated into each other's lives, and it happened so slowly that it just like all of a sudden I looked up one day and I was just like, oh my gosh, we're friends. Instead of like my uncle's goddaughter through marriage.
To me, Christine is my cousin. If anyone asks, I always say that she's my cousin. And then I say, oh yeah, and we're roommates. Now, Christine probably says it the other way around because she says we're roommates and introduces me to everybody as her roommate. Technically, we're cousins because her aunt married my uncle, which makes him her uncle. So we are both cousins. That's how that little family triangle thing works there. So yeah, I mean, we're not blood related, but we might as well be. I mean, we don't look anything alike, and people are always like, really, you're cousins? And, you know, we could give them the long-winded response of what it really means, but bottom line, we're cousins. That's it. We're family.